I'm Rick Kaler. Thanks for joining me. A financial advisor that you feel you can trust is not automatically one who is trustworthy. Making that distinction can be really crucial to your financial well-being. Just feeling that a person is trustworthy or listening to your gut is not a safe way to select someone with whom to trust your financial future. One of the reasons that con artists succeed is their skill at getting people to trust them. The con of con artists means convincing. For example, 4,800 people who collectively invested $64.8 billion with Bernie Madoff, whose names become synonymous with financial scam, felt they could trust him. They were wrong. He persuaded them to trust him, but turned out to be totally untrustworthy. Many lost their life savings as a result. So how could so many people who had accumulated around $13.5 million apiece make such a terrible misstep in feeling they could trust Madoff? The December 22nd, 2010 Forbes article, Why Everybody Trusted Madoff, offers some clues based on a study done by Lei Hung and Keith Murnaghan at Northwestern University's Kellogg School of Management. One of the reasons many trusted Madoff was that others they respected and trusted were investing with him. It was a form of, if anyone is good enough for my friend, they're good enough for me. According to Forbes, even if he didn't seem trustworthy, the fact that his closest relatives and associates invested with him could have provided a subtle, non-conscious signal that he was actually trustworthy. Another reason that some people trusted Madoff was they relied on their gut instincts. They made a decision based in the brain's limbic system, which controls basic emotions, without much cognitive analysis. People who choose financial advisors in this manner could benefit from developing their emotional intelligence. One component of emotional intelligence requires self-awareness and self-regulation. This is the ability to recognize and understand one's emotional history, wounding, attractions, and to separate the feelings from the actions that could be hurtful to your finances. So in other words, even though your gut says you can trust an advisor, set those feelings aside while you do some cognitive analysis. Pay attention to the following signs that someone may not be trustworthy. The first, do they have a record of regulatory violations? This is pretty easy. Go to broker check, and that's the easiest way to rule out an advisor with a history of violations. Next, the advisor downplays the risks of the investment and instead emphasizes how much you're going to make with little or no risk. Another one, if there's a sense of urgency, you've got to act quickly. The opportunity here isn't going to be around long. You really got to make a decision now. A fourth one, the advisor talks in a lot of jargon, uses buzzwords, and really doesn't fully explain the investment in a way that you understand. And you can therefore feel a lot of shame that, well, you're not very smart, you should know this stuff, and I don't want to ask stupid questions, so a person lets it go. A good advisor can explain anything so that you can understand it, and it's really important. The fifth one is they imply that well-known or reputable people invest with them, but they don't provide actual references that you can contact. And many will say, well, I can't give you that for privacy purposes, and they're right. But they can ask those investors if they can give their names out and have them sign a waiver. Sixth, they don't ask, they tell, doing little to get to know you and your situation, your preferences, or your needs. You don't need an advisor that's a telling advisor. You need an advisor that's a listening advisor. And last, even when you ask repeatedly, they don't reveal clearly how they are getting paid. What you want in an investment advisor is the opposite of all of these warning signs. To find someone trustworthy, look for an advisor who emphasizes the risk and explains what you could lose as well as gain. A trustworthy advisor is never going to pressure you to make a quick decision and will go to great lengths to explain the investment clearly and concisely. They will also put a lot of time into getting to know you, and they'll insist on regular meetings and performance updates. And finally, they will be very clear on how they make their money. The safest advisor is going to be one who's held to a fiduciary duty and has no conflicts of interest. In that regard, a consumer's best bet is a fee-only investment advisor. Thanks for listening.